Bye. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Here for a late start from the Barrington High School Gymnasium. Technical difficulties prohibited us from starting the stream earlier, but we're here now. About 2 minutes left in the first quarter of play. The Barrington Broncos up 12-8 against Buffalo Grove in this IHSA regional semifinal. Ben Picorni joined alongside me by the best color man in the game, Hunter Kingwell. Hunter, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Ben. I'm ready to watch a great basketball game. 2 pretty even out teams, if you ask me. I'm looking to see a great game from both sides.
A great game is what we can hope for. Raider going in there, blocked down. Buffalo Grove looks to run in transition. Goes up, Johnson with the glass. Foul called. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 for the Bison. Whew, that was, for those of you at home, in the last 2 minutes before tip-off, we had a camera fall and smash into a million pieces like it was struck with the might of Zeus. So we had to run up a new camera, set that whole thing up, but we're finally going for it here. Only missed about 5 minutes of action in the first quarter here. So now we're joining at 12-8 the score in favor of Barrington. Just catching my breath. I've never run so much in a suit in my life. Woo! Some middle school track action there. Back in the day. Sarkar looks to take it over half court here. Score 12-9, Broncos leading, 1:41 remaining. Sarkar driving to the block, lays it up and in. The Broncos extend their lead to 5 at 14-9. Hunter, a different start from what we saw last night scouting Buffalo Grove in their game against Round Lake. We're 4 from 5 from 3 to start out that game, and now struggling to find their momentum here.
And that's kind of just like Fred tonight, too, against Palatine. So they did come out with the win. They won 14 as well, I'd say.
Yeah.
But typically for Fred, they didn't look over themselves.
It was a battle. It was a battle. As Albertson finishes that one off, 16-9 the score. 1 minute left in the first quarter of play.
Yeah, so I'm thinking today for Barrington, for what you and your dad have scouted after the Buffalo Grove last night against Round Lake, which they got the W. I'm thinking Barrington, they need to really crash the boards. As you said, Buffalo Grove had a difficult night rebounding the ball. Barrington's got some tall, athletic guys out there that can rebound the ball, and they should really use that to their advantage and get the dub out there. You know what I mean?
I think that's the key for Barrington, like you were saying. Round Lake loses by about 16 points, but doubles Buffalo Grove in rebounds.
Yes.
And if Barrington, with their scoring threat, which was a lack, there was a lack thereof for Round Lake, Barrington can come out and really dominate this game.
Exactly.
Kinkley to the line for the Bison. 14.8 seconds remaining in the first quarter, 16-11 the score in favor of the Broncos.
And Ben, we actually have a good turnout.
We got a student section.
Wow.
I was wondering how long it would take us to talk about that. I think it's the first time we've ever had a bigger student section than another team.
Yeah, I know, that's crazy.
Even at home, that's
yeah.
Wow, that's sad.
It is sad, but it's good to see it actually happen.
Second shot. That one off the back iron, rebounded by Keenan. I'll give you $10 if you can tell me which Keenan that was.
Sarkar drops him.
Puts the grease on him.
Connor. Is that Connor? Knew it.
Sure.
All right.
That'll bring you to the end of a crazy fourth quarter here for us trying to set up. We'll take you through and recap what you guys missed there. The Broncos came out hot, off to an 8-6 lead early. Battling back there when we joined you, the score was at 10-8 in favor of the Broncos. The Broncos never been down. Started off with the first basket from Will Rader, and the Broncos have been rolling then on. So the score after 1 quarter of play, Barrington 16, the Buffalo Grove Bison 12. Ooh, excuse me.
Hey, that's okay.
Little hiccup.
Yeah.
Special thanks to production director Riley Trapp with the pregame Mountain Dews.
I love it, Riley.
You know, Hunter,
I've called
playoff time. Every time we sit up here in the booth together could be the last time, you know?
That's very true. But it's fun every single time we are in here. So
don't get me emotional.
Yeah, you're right. I was about to go on an emotional route there.
So talking about that game last night, if we want to look back at the stats here, the second quarter for Buffalo Grove was their quarter. Hunter, tell me a little bit about that for them.
Well, looking at it, they went 3 for 3 in the quarter for threes. Great. They also
that in itself.
Yeah, that
impressive.
in itself. Barrington. I don't. yeah. And what? Didn't you say first quarter they went 4 for 5?
They went 4 for 5 to start off the game from 3.
Jesus. 92% overall with the 100%, like I said, from 3.
11 for 12 from the field.
11.
Crazy.
Terrific.
That 3 there, off the side of the iron. Johnson with the easy board.
So let's see if Buffalo Grove can sort of recap of what they did last night in the second quarter tonight.
That one going to go out of bounds, stays with the Broncos. Novakowski into the game was big underneath the glass for them last night. Sarkar driving floater in the lane, no good. Rebounded by Nate Cole. Nate Cole last night was the player of the game.
25 points, correct?
Dropped 25 in the first 3 quarters of the game as he drops a bomb there. Cole with the hot hand from 3 last night. Makes it a 1-point game. Cole last night shot 7 for 8 in the first half.
Wow.
4 for 4 from 3.
Jeez. You know, he before we were live streaming, he did miss a 3 earlier in the game. So
Rader spots up from the top of the arc, drains it. Will Rader with the cash from way downtown.
That was from deep.
Kipley, deep 3 now. Bison answer.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
That's one of your. I know you like to pull that one out a lot
I love
there.
using that one. Oh, good steal.
Taken away. Buffalo Grove looks to run. Rader danced out of his shoes, but Keenan's there to pick up the rebound.
He deserved that bucket. That was a great play.
That was a great transition run.
Jason Bach, number 2, drawing the foul there on the play.
You know, Jason Bach, if the Broncos want to answer those 3-pointers that Buffalo Grove can certainly fire
be the
off,
man to do it.
He's the guy to shoot.
I look at players like him, Braden Albertson, for the threes. Mark Johnson can hit a 3 here and there. As we can see, Will can. So there are people you can utilize for 3-pointer, but Jason Bach's probably the main guy.
Great inside feed to Bach
And
as
he
he
can do a
kisses
little
it off
layups
the
here and
glass.
there too, baby. Got a little of everything out here. I love it.
Yeah. That one rebounded.
Good offensive rebound.
Cole thought about the 3 there. No, he'll bring it back out. Great inside feed, a floater. No good. Great board. Back outside. Spots up for the tie. No good. Johnson with the rebound.
That was a great play all around by Buffalo Grove. Got the offensive
Hustle.
rebound. Yeah, hustle.
You love to see him following the shots, too. That's something we have a lack of, I think, in the modern game of basketball overall.
Oh, 100%.
They're going to shoot. They're going to hold that hand out there, let it hang.
And they're not even.
And they're going to watch the other team get the board.
Yep.
As Johnson lays that one up and in a 5-point game.
Ben, I know it's the first half and it's early to say this, but I've got a feeling this game's going to go down.
Oh, baby. I love a shootout right to the buzzer.
That's good defense by Barrington.
That one's going to, I think that's going to go off the Broncos.
Yeah.
Keenan there, questionable too. He had the Buffalo Grove player hooked up pretty nicely.
the three and switch. Woo!
Ice from downtown, number 30,
You
Tyler
guys, a
Kipley.
good game here, Barrington. And all viewers, sorry about that.
Yeah. 2-point game, 23-21 from the elbow.
And that is
Sarkar.
money from mid-range.
Timeout, Bison. The score with 4:42 remaining in the second quarter. Not sure what's going on here.
Yeah,
I thought it was a timeout on the
same.
floor. Little confusion there. No timeout. Inbounded by the Bison. Like I was saying, 25-21 the score in favor of the Broncos. 4:35 now remaining in the second quarter. Just 2 fouls apiece.
Good double.
Double team going to call the foul there. Questionable decision there.
Yeah.
The 5 on the floor for Barrington, Johnson, Sarkar, Bach, Keenan, and Zivak. Excuse me, not Keenan, Sarkar, Raider, and Zivak. Soifer takes it in, skips it in low to Kipley. Now we'll get the timeout from Buffalo Grove. Buffalo Grove calls the timeout with about 4:20 remaining in the second quarter of play. The score, the Broncos 25, the Bison 23 here on the full timeout. We'll catch you back here in just a couple of seconds. We're back here. Sarkar going to take it up for the Broncos. Over to Johnson, back to Sarkar. A little back and forth, swinging it around.
Yeah, there's a lot
Hunter,
of
I'm just
swinging.
saying, this is the same setup we saw. As Zivak comes and plays the screen down in the low post, that's when Johnson comes for that alley-oop pass. Not happening now. Zivak, skip pass corner. Sarkar, 4-3, got it!
I'll take that, though.
The Broncos answer, and they extend their lead to 5.
Might not be a oop, but a three-pointer.
I'll take a tray bomb any day.
Yeah.
Little outside juper.
Oh, good shot. Will thought about it. Oh, what a pass! Wow, what a play! Woo! I'd love to see that.
30-23 the score. Barrington can have a chance here to put up a lot of distance between them and the Bison. Stolen away. Flipped over. That one intercepted the lazy pass. Ball still loose. That looked like a walk to me.
Yeah, the Barrington fans
Pull
like
up
that.
3. No good. Rebound Johnson. Inside, Johnson goes up strong.
And one.
Foul in the basket.
I love the atmosphere.
Love it.
The level of energy, I'm sorry.
I've never seen a student section like this in a while since
Especially the atmosphere of the student section is awesome.
we
but
got
our
this. The last time I can remember this was Fremd for the conference championship last year.
yes.
Speaking of Fremd,
Yeah, Frem won.
the winner of this game will take on the Vikings here Friday night at 7:30. The Broncos have fell to them twice this year. The
Yeah.
Bison not face the Vikings on the year.
Although, if the Broncos can get a student section like this every night,
Whew.
a great atmosphere
That's what I'm
all
saying.
rounds, you're gonna have your mojo going. The blood's gonna start pumping.
It's
more,
all
you know.
about the mojo, baby.
is. It's all about the
about the
mojo.
mojo.
So if they get on a run, they win this game. That could be big. That could,
You get the momentum swinging.
just like March Madness.
It's a brand new season.
Mm-hmm. Look at some of the
Let's
worst
be the
teams in
Loyola
March
Ramblers.
Exactly.
Let's be the Ramblers.
Let's be.
Who knows? 2 weeks.
Oh, Mark!
Johnson with the swipe. Like I was saying, 2 weeks we could be playing Simeon.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. Yeah, could you imagine?
Mark Johnson going up against 5-star recruits down in the low post.
I don't know if you saw there, but Mark was the inbound passer on the play, and his defender had his back to him. Tried passing
Chucked it
out
off
of his
him.
back.
Yeah.
Didn't work there. Man, would that have been nice if that worked.
Buffalo Grove down by 9 here. Stops up the block. Inside
good
feed. That one
block.
blocked, but Cole's there for the putback.
Barrington's running here. There you go. Slow it down a bit.
Test. Zivak holds.
Ooh.
Raider almost lost it. He'll look to drive. They're going to call the walk on that one.
Yeah, that was a good call by the refs. Great eyes. I wasn't going to say anything. I saw it too up here. I didn't want to say anything.
Didn't want to call him out. I know him. He's in the he's in my math class. Can't have an awkward run-in tomorrow calling him out for the travel. 2 minutes to play here. Broncos lead 32-25. Cole holds, skips it over. That one nearly swiped away by Maroon. They'll call it off of Justin Maroon.
Good read by Maroon, though. Great read.
.150 left. Kipley holding. The Bison down but not out here.
Definitely not out.
Cole drives in on Johnson. Not many people can do that. Thought about a deep three. Almost looked like a travel there. Kipley driving.
Oh,
Mark Johnson says no. And the charge. It's going the other way.
Out of here.
Johnson rejects you, and Maroon draws the charge. Not a good day for Tyler Kipley there.
Mark looks a little hurt after that play.
Buffalo Grove not the happiest set of supporters after that one.
No, the fans, the fans did not want that. Sarkar with the ball, passes to Raider. Raider looking for someone open. Bach with the ball.
Great press there from
Keenan.
the Bison.
Keenan drives with the layup.
Goes up and
in.
in. Broncos lead back to 9. 1:05 remaining in the first half. High-scoring game compared to what we've seen out of the Broncos so far this year.
Oh.
Pass to Cole nearly swiped there. Johnson was on his way to Dunk City if he took that one away.
Yeah. About to be a highlight.
Cole will look to drive baseline. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Great follow and put back there by number 44.
Cole loves the jumper. He loves
the
settling for those. Could have gone maybe for a
trying
foul
to fade there for the Kobe jumper.
Yeah, he goes for a little
Johnson
jumper.
trap, finds Bach way in the corner, thought about it, drives now. Step jump, charge called on Bach. Good call.
Smart play.
I think that's a good call.
Yeah, well, it was definitely a great call by the refs. Smart play by Buffalo Grove.
34 seconds here. Buffalo Grove a chance to make it a 5-point game with a bucket. Get the ball at the start of the second half. It's a brand new ball game there.
Oh, 100%. This is still anyone's game in my opinion.
With the way we know Buffalo Grove can score, just based off last night.
Exactly.
Far from over here. Broncos putting on a little press of their own. That one off the foot of Albertson. Inbounded Cole, throws it back into the corner. Skip pass, thought about the three. Over to Cole now. Cole drives in the lane. Great feed out to the corner. 4-3, no good. Ball loose still.
There you go.
Sarkar with the board. He goes down. Way to keep his dribble. Foul. 4.3 left. Don't know why you'd foul him going up the. With that, you're giving the Broncos a chance to set up a play here.
Yeah, exactly. You stop the clock, give Barrington a way better chance of getting a shot off.
Barrington with a 3 could make it a double-digit game. Sarkar with the inbound. Cole snagged it. Foot was on the line.
Great defense, though.
Coach Tucker unhappy with Mrs. Parenti and the table staff. because that ball was caught as he was standing out of bounds, and a whole second and almost 2 seconds ran off the clock.
Yeah, that was a lot taken off there.
So much for hometown clock
No,
workers. Albertson, Bach for the 3 at the buzzer, no good.
Ooh. Oh, that would have been nice.
Johnson couldn't get the putback dunk.
I think Marks likes to throw his body at things. Honestly, I don't think he cares about the retribution of
He's
what's
trying to
happen
score
himself.
buckets.
Yeah, exactly.
An extended halftime here in the postseason, 10 minutes instead of 8.
Oh, wow.
We will rejoin you after the 10-minute halftime here. The score at the half, the Barrington Broncos 34, the Buffalo Grove Bison 27. Chuck-a-duck time here. Well, everyone's excited, especially us here in the booth. The score 34-27 Barrington. Back here for the second half of action. Broncos inbound it. Ball bounces around a little. Bach gets it under control. Looks to drive baseline. Goes up, takes the hard foul. He'll go to the line for 2. That outside scoring threat of Bach that he grew a reputation for sophomore, junior year. Now people have to respect the 3, and that's what I think you've seen him driving more baseline, going up and under.
He's showing that he has more to his game than just the 3-point shooting. He has a lot to utilize, and he's been utilizing it all year. Great performance all year round. 1,000 points his high school career.
Yeah.
Can't blame him.
We
for
got
anything.
to watch that one.
Yeah, exactly. Got to see all 4 years of it.
First shot bounced off the back iron. The score here, for those of you just joining us, 34-27 in favor of Barrington.
Barrington crowd bring out the magic fingers.
The magic fingers on the free throws.
There.
That one goes in. 8-point advantage for the Broncos just 15 seconds into the third quarter of play. Did I say 8? 8, not 18. There we go. 8. Cole at the top of the arc.
That'd be a tough game.
That's a big deficit. I think Barrington was scouting Buffalo Grove last night, too, because they've shut down the perimeter threat a lot. That one jumped in. Great mid-air adjustment. Can't get it to fall.
Actually, I sort of did tell a lot of the players on Barrington, all the scouting reports that you and your dad gave them, I gave them, and I think that really kind of helped him because you see, I feel like Barrington has gotten a lot of turnovers, and that's one thing that you and your dad found last night was that they turn over the ball a lot. So I think Barrington's trying to utilize that to their full advantage. Prospect brings up the ball. Passes to Nate. Number 10's got the ball, looking for someone. Back to 30. 3 with the ball.
Cole in the corner. Keenan pressing up. Thought about a 3. Not a lot of space for that. Looks to drive in the lane. Kicks in the corner.
Ooh,
Bach was quick to shut that chance down. Broncos rushing to those perimeter threats whenever they appear. Tried to cross him up. Kipley regains it. Had a man cutting. Double dribble.
Yeah, I was going to say.
The Broncos, a frenzy of defense there on these last 2 possessions. Yeah. A lot of tweets and texts in from listeners here, Hunter.
Oh, we have some?
Oh, we got Brad Sparsis, director of Barrington Youth Baseball.
Ooh, okay.
We got the Schwartzwalder family texting in. John Pitchford out in Arlington Heights taking in this game. That one won't fall. Keenan board gets it.
There you go. Double-digit lead for
Double
Broncos.
digits. Mike Seppi, a Barrington resident. The Lake Street Men's Club tuning into this one.
That's what I like to hear.
The Jacksons and the Bennett family out in Virginia tuning in as that 3 falls for Buffalo Grove. The Gaiety family, the Nelsons in Arizona. Michael and Matthew Picorni up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Oh, wow, okay.
Up in Wisconsin, some viewers, that's a U.S. connection there. That one falls. Just a quick word for Michael and Matthew. Remind them that leaners are worth 2 in Wisconsin. That one given off to Cole. Cole stops up, drives, elbow turning. Long 3. That one falls.
There we
Splash.
go. Back-to-back 3s for Buffalo Grove. That keeps you in the game.
Sarkar was quick to run in transition there. Now stops up, wait for the offense to get set. 39-33, the Broncos lead. 5:20 remaining in the third quarter. Sarkar drives in the lane. Swarm turns around, no good. Bounces around. Keenan with the board. Sarkar had a chance for 3. Pull-up jumper for Johnson, no good.
Good shot. Good play by Barrington.
Buffalo Grove looked to run the floor now. Kick out. Another 3. That one won't fall.
Now that would have been nice to see.
Made it a 1-possession game there for the Bison.
Exactly.
Bach drives into the lane, cutting, lays up.
That's a mismatch. He's been going to town with all the drives.
Over the midcourt stripe, Cole now holding at the bump. Tried to drive in from the top of the arc. Kipley now back out to Cole. Thought about the pull-up.
Oh,
that one off the knee, Broncos ball.
Great defense by Will.
Something that I picked up here in the second and now the early third quarter. Buffalo Grove does not seem used to a team pressing them at the top of the arc like they've seen Barrington do so far tonight.
Yeah, they are not. They don't press much. They really haven't gone for the press as much as Barrington. Barrington, I guess.
Sarkar for three, no good.
There we go. Good rebound.
Great chance to run in transition here for the Bison. Looks to take on Johnson.
Wow,
Goes
play.
up and under.
Wow, acrobatic finish.
Not easy to do on Mark Johnson, but
No.
he finishes there. Number 21, Connor Adams on the finish there. His first basket of the night. 41-35 lead for Barrington.
Oh.
That one
Wow.
nearly floated away
Yeah.
out of bounds. Foul called. He'll go to the line for two.
I think Jason knows he's got a mismatch. He's going to keep driving at every chance he gets, which is smart.
Zivak and Maroon set to come in for Barrington here.
Magic fingers up again.
Bach at the line, 50% from the line for tonight. First shot, takes a bounce and in.
There you go.
Raider coming off for Maroon. Zivak comes on. Keenan will come off. Second shot for Bach. That one's good as well.
There we go.
8-point advantage so far for the Broncos in the second half. We saw them get the lead up to 10 at one point in the first half. That was the
Yeah.
extent of their lead, though.
Mhm.
That one nearly swiped away from Johnson. Out of bounds off the Bison.
You know, Ben, at half we were saying Buffalo Grove could come out and change this whole game around, but it seems like Barrington has had more of the energy this second half at the start so far. They've been
Caught
playing
their
really
second
well.
win during the
Oh,
halftime
yeah,
break.
they've been playing great defense.
Swarm defense,
Yeah.
a little. Sarkar drives, pull up off the glass and
Easy
in.
there.
Timeout Buffalo Grove, and boy do they need it.
Yeah, they do. They need and it's smart to take a timeout right now. Barrington's going on a run right now. You need to get your players together, get them composed, go over a few plans, because Barrington's just been smothering you all around defense. You need to sit down here and really rethink this whole second half. And
We
try
know
to get
Buffalo
it.
Grove has the comeback in them, though.
Oh, yes.
4 for 5 from three over
yeah.
a 2-minute
Mhm.
stretch
I was
last
just
night.
about to say, last night is a great example of how they can do that. They have to get some of the shots that they were getting last night, run some of those kind of typical plays. I'm sure that they are. I'm actually positive that they probably are. But they've really got to hit there's the little things sometimes in basketball that really can change a thing. A good screen, a good cut to the basket, all those kind of things. If Buffalo Grove can utilize that, some of the little things, and just work on the bigger things like defense and offense in general, I could totally still see them winning this game. It's a double-digit deficit, but that doesn't matter anything to them at this moment. They still got
Plenty
a
of
lot
ball
of
left
time.
to play.
Exactly.
The Bison inbound down 45-35, 3:11 remaining in the third quarter. Nowakowski will take it across half court, set the screen. He'll go the other way, though. Kicks it. Cole, swarmed by Sarkar. Tries to find a man down low. That one tipped. It'll stay down there with the Bison.
See, it's like, and I credit Coach Tucker to this. He took this team at halftime and really honed in on the defense, and that's what they got to focus on. And as you've seen this second half so far in this third quarter, the Broncos have done an amazing job on the defensive. They're just getting their hands in every single pass, playing tight defense all over the ball handler, and they're not giving them any caution of space at all.
And I think you see that defensive strategy with Justin Maroon in the game.
Yes, exactly.
A very defensive-minded player. Cole here for three. Airballed. This great save there.
Great save.
Cole again. That one barely catches iron. Nowakowski with the rebound. Foul called on Zivak. Cole, the hottest hand for Buffalo Grove last night early in this game. 2 back-to-back bad misses.
He is the leading scorer tonight, though, for both teams, actually, I believe.
Yeah, with 12. But just to speak to that Broncos defense, Cole last night at this point in the game had 25 points.
Yeah, exactly.
Block called there on Zvac. Not a lot of fouls in this game tonight.
No, there's not been.
3 for each team in the first half, and now just 2 for each team almost halfway through the second.
Seems like the refs have really been letting the two teams play it out, and I love it.
That's what you want for postseason basketball.
Exactly. It's the most entertaining style of basketball.
Cole taken, Maroon pressing him closely. That one falls.
Great three. There you go.
7-point game now. 2 minutes left in the third quarter, 45-38 Barrington. Johnson looks to drive, kicks it in the corner. Keenan had a chance for a 3, stopped up. Broncos here, not a bad thing to be wasting a little time.
No,
here,
definitely not.
That's
actually what you want to be doing.
Sarkar pickpocketed there.
Oh, maybe not.
Ball on the ground. Still bouncing around. Bison regained control. Corner Cole for 3.
Here,
that one doinked it off the iron. I thought that one was going in when it came off the hand.
I honestly thought that was going to go in.
Barrington students giving him a little grief after that miss.
Yeah.
3 bad misses for Cole in a row. An air ball, a shank off the side. Johnson fouled and falling away, kind of just threw it up. He'll go to line for 2.
And he was the leading scorer last night, 25 points. Great game. But you've got to start looking at other players, other ways to score at this point. I'm sure it's only 3 shots, but still, I mean, you got to
find someone who's hot.
Yeah.
Johnson's first shot catches a roll off the back and in. Another shout out for a Wisconsin listener, Will Hoferly, tuning in from Middleton, Wisconsin.
Whoa.
Will, Big Willie. Slick Willie. Johnson at the line for the second shot falls. We have too much fun.
Oh, yeah. We have the best broadcasting duo.
He's not the best color man in the game for nothing. Hunter Kinwell.
And he's not the best play-by-play for nothing.
Stop it. Our career's winding down.
Yeah.
At Barrington.
Crazy.
But the careers for both of us at the University of Missouri, that one falls.
Woo!
Formally congratulate you on your commitment
to
the University of Missouri. Glad you can join me down there in Columbia next year.
It's going to be a fun time.
Use this as an opportunity to get the hashtag Free Mizzou out there.
Free
Mizzou.
We really need it at this point.
Keenan in the corner,
God,
trapped.
I hate that. That's going to be so boring.
Maroon in the key, kicks it around. Keenan for 3, no. Rebounded, bouncing around, loose ball. Still loose. Picked up and maintained by the Bison. Thought about a 3 from way back at the timeline. 15 seconds, looks like the Bison will hold for the last shot. A 3-pointer can make it a 1-possession game. 10 seconds now. Cole with 6, 5, 4, foul called with 3.4. And Seufer hit the 3 in the corner after the foul was called. 3.4 seconds left. The Bison will take it out underneath the basket. A bucket here, even a 2 makes it a 4-point game.
Yeah, this is.
You're right back in it.
Yeah, exactly. Still a whole other quarter too, and this is This is still anyone's game.
Can't find a man. Gets a guy underneath.
There
Goes up strong. Definitely.
Yeah, he was.
That was Hack City. No doubt about that one.
The 80s Pistons out there. Jeez, Barrington's just playing like the bad boys.
And not giving a damn about it.
No.
The noise! Bring it on.
Yeah, I love it from the crowd.
First shot falls.
And in.
Second shot also falls.
Who do you give it to here, Mark? Oh, all right. I was looking
At the buzzer. Oh! Threw up the prayer. Thought that was going to fall
It
off.
was in too.
We'll take a quick break here at the end of the quarter. We'll rejoin you in just about a minute.
Great game.
Back for the fourth quarter of action. We started off Buffalo Grove with the ball. 47-43 lead for the Broncos. Taken across midcourt by Kipley. Fires Adams now. Skips it on over to Brunel. Kipley again. Raider pressing up hard. Cole, the hot scorer for the Bison, not in the game and start off the fourth quarter.
Now, Ben, if you're Buffalo Grove, this last period of the game, down 4, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm sticking with the ball movement that got me the baskets early on in the game. We've seen a lot of
that is true.
Drive in, push it to the corner, and stand there. Continuous ball movement is what they need to keep going.
Basketball.
That one won't go. Raider with the board. Johnson nearly falling off the floor there as the pass fell by the wayside, but skips it up to Bach. Looks to drive baseline, stops up, finds Sarkar. Brings it to the top of the arc.
There you go.
JB fouled hard underneath the basket.
Jason's been playing kind of like a James Harden game tonight.
Yeah.
A lot of the free throw
Getting
line,
in.
you know? Being aggressive with it. I love it. Whatever way you can score, you got to do it.
Points are points. Front end falls in. Broncos extend their lead to 5. .6:56 remaining in the final quarter of regulation. Second shot won't fall. Bach gets the board on the tip out. Fall away, no good. Bison with the rebound. Second chance points there for Broncos. Can't get it. Johnson caught in the face.
Yeah.
Novakowski coast to coast and one. Ooh is right.
Like we were saying, this is still any
it's a game. The make on the free throw here for the N1 puts them a layup away from tying this game.
Yep, this is.
You called it in the first minute of the game. We're going down to the wire.
Oh, it's just you took the words right out of my mouth. I was gonna say it looks like I was right about that.
Won't fall. Ooh, nearly rebounded. Johnson trapped in the backcourt. That pass could have been swiped. 48-45 the score, 6:30 remaining in regulation. Floats it inside. Keenan goes up and finishes.
Wow. Great lead pass by Mark. Threw it a little bit in front of him just so he could go right to it.
Perfect touch. Kipley holding. Trying to set up. Novakowski thought about pulling up.
Good.
Adams drives. Rejected. They're going to call it.
I don't know about that.
That looked like a glass to me.
Yeah.
Looked like he was going up for the dunk there.
Nevertheless, I mean, I don't even know if it was a foul, though. If it wasn't a block, I don't even know if it was a foul.
The 5'9" senior thought about throwing it down there for Buffalo Grove.
Hey, hoop dreams.
Hoop dreams.
We all
A boy can dream. 6:10 remaining, 5-point advantage for the Broncos. Second shot will fall, 4-point lead for Barrington.
And Ben, it's actually, this might be one of the very first games where I've struggled to hear you because the fans, the student section's actually been loud. Yeah.
Buffalo Grove swipes that.
You pulling ones out of your freaking pocket here, aren't you?
Yeah. Woo.
I like it. Bag of tricks you got there.
Little Seven Nation Army, get the crowd fired up. Buffalo Grove will have the ball after they called timeout there to save a loss of possession. 6:01 remaining, 50-46. Hunter, I wouldn't say the Bison are on a run, but I'd say they definitely have a shot of life here in the past couple of minutes. If you're Barrington, what do you need to go back to, or what do you need to do that's new to try and get control of this game again?
I would most likely, I would keep moving the ball around, kind of just like what you were basically saying for Buffalo Grove. I think Barrington could utilize that, moving the ball around, get better touches, get better looks. And honestly, it's just kind of a sellout, but drain the clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw that at the end of the third quarter, them dribbling it under the basket, not taking the hard layup, trying to waste some clock here. A three or even a bucket puts this game right back in the balance. Cole looks to drive, goes up, not a high percentage shot there. Finds Johnson. Euro stepping in, goes up, charge going the other way. Wow. That's a big call to make at that point.
The Barrington student section is upset with that one.
You and I would be on the court in the official's face.
I'd be having a
But all for good sportsmanship. We're just trying to help them out. I think we'd make great officials.
Oh, we'd be amazing officials.
Corner three, air ball.
Great
Had
pass
Johnson
by Will.
sprung, but the pass
He
was
knew
just a
what he
bit
was
behind him.
doing there. Oh, there
Feed to Bach down low.
I don't know why, but it for that last 30 seconds just felt like Barrington went on a huge run, but yet it's only still.
It's just still about
yeah.
Driving off the underside of the rim.
They've had shit.
Oh, come on. I'll chime in here. Come on.
And here we were seeing there's been no calls.
He was falling backwards. The floor's slippery. They were having pizza before the game.
This floor isn't the best, though. I'll give them that. This floor isn't the best.
No.
We
need a new
basketball
one.
On this court.
We need a new one.
Yes.
I'm calling the Educational Foundation tomorrow. We're getting charges called all over the shop because of this floor. Oh, God. Huh. Moving on. Cole in the corner. Takes it up top. Now looks to cut back.
A lot of time.
Kipley took a push. Cole for three. Got it. And we got a 3-point ball game. That three off the back of an assist from the official at the other end.
Yeah.
Timeout by Coach Tucker here.
Smart. That's a great timeout.
52-49 our score in favor of Barrington. About 4:20 remaining in the fourth quarter of play. Hunter, I'm going to point this out now. A big thing. This is going to be huge down the stretch. Barrington, 8 fouls. Buffalo Grove is already in the bonus.
How many is Buffalo Grove? I'm sorry?
Barrington with 8 fouls. Buffalo Grove already in the bonus here.
Oh, yes, already in the bonus. Yeah, Buffalo Grove is
not even half of the quarter expired.
And if you're a team
down,
you're already in the bonus, especially in the fourth period of the game. That's exactly what you want to be going to. Drive to the basket a lot. Look for a lot of contact on the plays because, I mean, Barrington has been getting called for a lot of fouls.
We saw Barrington get 3 fouls called for them under the basket, and then you get 3 charges. 3 charges called going the other way.
So clearly,
we had Johnson, and Bach.
Yep.
3 charges.
So clearly, if Buffalo Grove can just utilize that to their full advantage, they can walk away with a win. In my opinion.
If it continues the way it's going.
And if Barrington can't answer, then
Can't get a handle, yeah. Johnson will inbound.
That would be our last broadcast then.
Oh, don't do it to me already.
Oh, gosh. Why did I even say that?
4:20 remaining. Broncos lead by 3. Sarkar puts on a little fancy dribbling. Johnson thought about the 3. Stops up near the elbow. Back up to Raider up top. Takes it near the logo. Over to Johnson at the bump of the arc. Down low. Bach. It's going to be a walk.
Good call. Good call.
He stopped, jumped, and
stopped.
yeah. I think that was a good call by the officials there.
I didn't want to admit it. Like it was well
You know,
early in the game,
we have the ability to give the respect when they make the good call, even when it goes against
100%.
us.
I typically do give them respect when it's a good call.
4 minutes remaining, halfway through the fourth quarter. 52-49 Barrington. This is what you ask for when you talk about playoff
wire
action.
to wire, like we said it was going to be.
Fighting for your lives. Some of these guys, the last time they'll ever play.
Yeah.
Kipley, 4-3 in the tie. No good rebound by Johnson. Very odd release there from Kipley on that three-point attempt.
He
Interesting shot.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than mine, though. I'll give him that. Way
better
better than I
than
could ever do.
Yeah.
I'd be playing if mine was better.
Oh, what a feed from Johnson. Bach foul in the basket.
Woo! And the student section for the Broncos gets electric after
That's
that
the
one.
shot of life they needed. 5-point lead could be back to 6 if they can convert the and one here. Huge. The Bison with a 3-point attempt to tie it at one end. Barrington with a 3-point play here.
And
That one won't fall. Can they get the rebound? No. Rebounded.
Man, he's been not doing
Throwing
too
it
well
hard
from
off
the
the
free throw line tonight.
No.
No.
Cole looks to drive. Great pull up in the middle of the lane. Can't get it to fall. Sarkar with the board.
He's like Kobe Bryant when Kobe Bryant had no other
Yeah.
all-stars on his team.
5-point lead for the Broncos. 54-49 the scoreline. 3 minutes remaining in the final quarter of regulation. Johnson will look to drive. Skip past corner. Sarkar 4-3. No good. Johnson went for the hammer. Couldn't get it. Saved. Buffalo Grove with room to run.
Oh, no, Mark.
3. No good.
Mark looks like he was wobbling there. Yeah, see, he's a
And
little
he had
stiff.
an ankle injury just a
Yes.
few weeks ago. Definitely hurting.
Yeah.
Talking to Coach Tucker across the floor.
I was.
Timeout
he's
by
taking a
Tucker. He's going to
timeout,
take him
sorry,
out.
sorry.
Yeah, he's hobbling off. Hunter, I'm gonna say this. If I'm the Bison, I have a 5-on-3 at this end of the floor. The first guy to get the ball, you pull up and you shoot a 3
Yeah, I know.
with a man in your
yeah,
face.
Exactly.
Spread that ball
Definitely.
around. Take that easy basket on
I
the
would have
fast
definitely.
break.
If you have an advantage in numbers-wise in a basketball game,
Don't pull up and shoot
exactly.
a 3.
You don't shoot a 3. You go to the basket.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Especially trying to fight back in the game.
Yeah,
Take
exactly.
the points.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was a contested 3. You can get that on every possession. If you want to shoot a contested
sure,
3,
3 is more than 2, but is it smarter sometimes?
especially when you have that the spread out, the spacing that you can get against the Broncos there.
Exactly.
With Johnson down at one end, Raider trailing behind as he was stuck in the corner after that shot attempt.
Yeah, it looks like he was rolling. He looks okay, though.
Moving around, I think it's just some muscle tightness. I saw him
Yeah.
rolling it out.
He's stretching more over there right now as we speak. And
Looks like you and me
Johnson's
at
tipping-
dance class.
Yeah. Hey, I've seen him. He's not the worst. Hey, he's part of our dance
Yeah, he's
group,
been.
actually.
Yeah. 2:34 remaining, 54-49 Broncos lead. Time kind of waning here for the Bison.
Yeah, they've got us.
They need to stop in a basket soon.
Mhm.
Sarkar and the Broncos more than happy to dribble this one out. Over to Raider. Zvac now.
And like I said, what Barrington needs to do, just drain the clock. That's
Raider
exactly what
drive,
they're doing.
floater, no good.
Get that rebound. That's not good for Buff.
That travel. Jump ball.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Woo! Oh, I'm
Buffalo
gonna agree with the
Grove fans.
Bison parents. That looked like an up and down there for Sarkar.
yeah. I don't know. I thought I did see
He
a
lost
hand.
possession of the ball too, I think, at
Yeah.
the same, which could have been why they called the jump ball.
Mhm.
because it stopped his progression of going
Yeah.
up without making contact on him.
So
Keenan, that clean strip there. Coast to coast, what a finish.
What a finish. Not.
Oh, silly foul.
Yeah, that wasn't the smartest
That was
fouls.
Buffalo Grove there. Would have taken the timeout.
Yeah.
Set up that full court press. Because you're back to a possession now.
Yeah, exactly.
Call the timeout, set up the press, get the quick turnover.
Well, giving up that foul, I mean, now they have stopped the clock still, though.
Yeah. But the thing is, you wanna be able to foul later without putting them at the line.
Exactly. And with the bonus.
And now they're in the bonus.
Yep. There we go. There's the fans.
There's the chance coming. 3-point game, 1:45 left. Sarkar driving, floater,
and
block in the basket, falls.
I tell you, that kid, he's something special.
Huge.
He is something
Huge
special.
play. Conversion here puts it at a 6-point game for Barrington. 1:42 left. The Broncos lead 56-51.
And if you're Buffalo Grove, you don't have much time left,
No.
especially with the high school rules of no shot clock. So you've really got to start pushing it now.
It's time to go. It's
Yeah.
now or never. Shot from Sarkar
Yeah.
falls. If you're the Bison, I think you got to go right to the 3-point line. I don't like to play.
Anything, honestly, just a score.
Not shots like
helps.
that. Wow. Okay, never
All
mind.
right, there you go. Spoke too soon.
You got to foul.
Yeah.
You got to foul.
What are they?
No foul
They
yet.
wasted 10 seconds.
What are they doing?
You're down 4 points.
No foul? Broncos dribbling out
What are they?
the past 30 seconds. Wow. A minute 5 remaining. 4-point game.
And now
no
they've
foul?
wasted 30 seconds.
Free basket.
I'm at a loss of words.
That's ball. I think that could be it right there.
That is it.
You gave them 35 seconds.
Yeah.
You got to chuck. Great
Good
feed.
pass.
Foul and the bucket. Oh, no. Charge.
Oh, my Lord.
Wow. Man, if you're Buffalo Grove, you got to hit that wide open three to make it a one-possession game. They'll roll the ball in. Oh, my goodness. Mismanaged the inbound. But Cole picks up the pass. Shakes off a defender 4-3. That one's going to fall off the side. Rebounded by the
That
Bison.
was great effort by Will, though, down there.
Cole looks to drive baseline. Push called. He'll go to the
I don't
line.
know about that.
I'd say that's even better for Barrington, though. You don't give them a chance to shoot the three.
True.
Man, they almost gave that game away right there.
That was
The roll in Raider slides to pick it up.
Did you just not see Will as a thing? I think
Waited
it was just,
too
I
long
think
to pick
he
it
was
up.
looking down at the
Yeah,
ball.
to
while,
wait
yeah.
to pick it up, yeah. So if he hits them both, puts it to a 4-point game, they'd have to foul immediately. Won't fall.
Tough break.
Cole back end, that one falls. You got to foul right away.
Not the guy you want to get the ball to either. No, not
For Barrington, yeah.
Well, but Barrington, that's the guy you want to get
Yeah.
the ball. Sure, he's been having a bad night, but typically he's the best.
He's
one
one of the
free
best
throw
shooters, yeah.
For Buffalo Grove, that's not the guy you want to foul.
One last shout out as the clock winds down.
And our careers aren't ending tonight, Ben.
We will see you here Friday night.
It's official. We're commentating it.
To be determined.
Okay.
To be determined.
Okay.
That first one falls, 6-point game. One last shout out. Lucas and Liam Gaiety watching at home. The two little Chilean brothers tuning in for this one tonight.
Love it.
Bach, the back end of the 1-and-1 falls. 3-possession game.
That's
The nails in the coffin
the
on
nail
this
is.
one.
And Barrington's ruthless with a go-home chance.
That one won't fall.
Yep.
Rebound. Long down court pass. Sarkar. They'll foul. Oh, come on.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Come on.
I hate that.
8.5 seconds left. They'll foul. But the crowd knows and the players know this game's over.
And we were in the fan section for Buffalo Grove, and they've already gone up.
All 6 of them
left. Yeah. Oh, wow. Dang, Ben. Whew. Letting them know. Showing a little Barrington pride there.
Yes, sir. First shot will fall. Well, Hunter, that should do it.
And we're not done.
We're not done yet. And we will see you here Friday night.
Against Frem, baby. The Vikings.
Against the Vikings. The biggest rivalry in the area. Face each other in the regional championship.
Because I honestly think
if we play like we did tonight, that long 3 nearly got it.
Sorry, I apologize. I want to see what's about to happen with the shot there. My apologies.
Winds out. Buzzer sounds. Broncos win 63-54.
Great win.
Hunter, we got cut off there by the final horn. But if we see this Barrington Broncos team on Friday night against the Vikings,
I have good faith that they could win now.
We're going to put up one heck of a battle.
Yeah, exactly, because it's first off, it's play us. First off, it's play us. Second off, it's at home. And third, we just played a great game. Fourth, Frem didn't play a great game, in my opinion.
Tonight?
Just tonight.
No.
So
they struggled. They only scored 45 points.
Exactly, yeah. They just looked out of it. For those reasons, I think they could easily beat.
Don't count out the Barrington Broncos.
No, never. You never can.
A win tonight, we could be playing Simeon in 2 weeks.
I'm calling it. I'm calling it with the next Loyola.
Well, Hunter, as the Hoosiers theme song plays,
yeah, wow.
For what could be the last time, we never know. But we'll sign off. It's played after every Broncos victory. Hopefully, we hear it next week after the game against Frem.
Yeah, true.
That game Friday for the regional title will tip off at 7:30 p.m. here at Barrington High School. We'll let you know if we will be bringing you live coverage of that one. If this is our last time in the booth, Hunter, I'd want to say it has been an honor and a privilege and an absolute joy to spend the past 2 years up in the booth with you.
I don't know if any of you know, but Alex Gall did this before me. I had no idea, and then once I started doing more BHS TV things and talking to Ben, I had the opportunity, and I can't say say enough. Thank you so much for this opportunity. It's been one heck of a ride. Been so much fun commentating these games. It's just an atmosphere I'll never be able to really copy again, and I love doing it. Any opportunity we have to do it,
I think here.
We should.
So for what could be the last time, he's Hunter Kingwill, the best color man in the game. I'm Ben Picorni, the play-by-play voice of the Barrington Athletics. We'll see you here tonight from the Barrington Gymnasium, the final. Broncos 53, Bison 44. Signing off for now.
Stampede!